Friends, welcome to my channel. Before we get started, I was just going to quickly mention that a few videos back, I told you I'd gotten a device upgrade to help with lagging and everything. Well, I ended up having a problem with that one, and so I had to return it and do something different. So hopefully this is better. I've tried to get the settings close as possible is what I normally have them. So if anything's way off, please just let me know in the comments and hopefully this will be better. However, I did start this video and there's a few buttons that are different than the way I was doing them. So I kind of messed up and pushed the wrong button. So I've kind of already started today's theme, which is going to be Santa's gifts. So I do apologize, but thankfully I didn't get too far into it. So for the base color is I used Candy Moyo 938. I then went to Maniology Plate M340 and I picked up these three bows here. So I got them right here. And for the pickup, I used Maniology's Grinchmas B460, really pretty Christmas green, has some gold in there. I then went to this plate. It's from Amazon, came in a set, and picked up this image here, but took off the snowflakes just because I don't have any other snowflakes that are going to be on the plate. So I had to pick it up a couple times. I used my dotting tool here to remove the snowflakes to get this look. Again, I do apologize. So now I'm going to start reverse stamping the bows real quick before I move forward. And I was looking at my greens, the two I was trying to decide between. As you can tell, this one's much darker, this one's lighter. I was holding my stamper over to see which one to use. This one matches, but the problem with that is it may match too much to where you can't even see the outline. So I think we are going to go with this one. So at least we can see the outline of the bow. And this is Maybelline Tropic Talks. A lot of times I do use the same colors just because um, I have different greens, but I guess I just feel like there's really no need to like go through all the greens. Um, just because I like this color and seems to do fine. It just depends on what color I'm wanting to, because I have different tones, of course, so that's why you do see me using the same colors a lot. I still cannot believe we are only a few days away from Christmas. I'm like, what in the world happened? Like, I feel like we're still in the beginning of December. So do you have all your shopping done? And if so, did you do like online or did you go in the store? I'd mentioned like my kids are grown, so we just give them money, let them pick out what they want because they're, being at that age, they're fine with that. So much easier. But I know like if you have little ones around, kids, grandkids, whatever, they like the whole gift opening thing. Not that adults don't too, but sometimes, and sometimes I don't know always what exactly to get them, so just let them pick their own thing. So that does help with the stress of it, but even with that, I was like, I still can't believe like how fast it's gone by. Trying to see if that little middle area is supposed to be colored in or not. Also, I was kinda looking at it and like, "Well, maybe that other color would have been better." I don't even know, but thought maybe it would show up better with this color, but now I'm not sure. But that's okay, we're gonna make it work. Of course, you could always just restamp and start over if you wanted to, but I think it'll be alright. Sometimes you just gotta play around with the colors and see what, works best for you. Also, a lot of times I repeat things because, again, I don't ever know if we have new nail friends here yet or, um, so I do try to just say the same things sometimes just in case nobody heard it before. Okay, so I've just taken my Color Vibe clear polish. I've let it set just to get it tacky. I'm going to go ahead and apply the images. So what I'm thinking is it's definitely not showing up the way I wanted. So I guess maybe the lighter one would have been better, but I really felt like it was going to blend too much. So I may have to repick these up in a different color and just place them right over so they'll at least show up. So let me look at my colors. Okay, let's just try Maniology's Holly Hill B451. It's kind of a little bit darker, or quite a bit darker than the other one, so let's just see if that'll show up. 'Having to use my lint roller, take off this little extras. All right, try to line up. Yeah, you can see it more. So let me do the other two like that, and I'll be right back. All right, so here they are right now. This one is left without a bow on purpose. That's one good thing about being able to like stamp over things. Okay, we're gonna go back to the same plate, but now I'm gonna take Maniology Acorn B498 because I want a darker outline. So I'm gonna grab this image right here. Okay, then I'm gonna grab the little teddy bear here. Let me get that little tiny top little thing off. Alrighty, and then we're gonna get the little rocking horse here. And then this image right here, which is the reason I did not add a bow to the last nail. Um, Trying to think of what I really want on there. I'm sure not all of it's gonna fit, but, yeah, I was looking at it. Um, but that's fine. I won't probably won't use that tree, so that's okay. Alright, now we're gonna come over to plate EM038, and I'm gonna use this image here, kinda like Santa's bag. Um, I'm gonna take off the little face though, so I'm gonna use my dotting tool to do so. Alright, so we're gonna start reverse stamping the other images. So I'm gonna take Color Vibe Whiteout for part of the stocking. I got so cold, had to go turn my heater on. We actually, I guess it was even yesterday, it was actually still warm here. But today, it wasn't too cold earlier, but right now, I guess it's apparently dropping because I'm freezing. And I know most people would rather be cold instead of hot because you can you know, wear layers to get warm. But whenever I get cold, like chilled to the bone to where I can't warm up. So I'll have to like bundle up. Sometimes I have to drink coffee just to warm up or go and take a really hot shower. So I don't really love the cold. I don't like the heat either, but okay, I'm gonna go to LA Colors in Maryland for the rest of the stocking. Okay. All right, for the face and hands, I'm going to Sally Hansen Instant Coffee 138. Her little face is kind of jacked up. I did pick it up and it's still the same way, so I guess it's just something with the image. Okay, for her hair, we're using LA Colors and Nudie. And for her little dress and bow, we're going to use Color Vibe in Cherry Blossom. I have several of my Dollar Tree polishes that are starting to get down quite a bit, so I kind of need to go back and restock the ones I really want. If they still have them, because a lot of times I'd find that they don't have them anymore. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all, she is creepy. I guess we're gonna have to pretend that she's not because, ugh. So I was looking at her on this plate, and I guess it kind of looks like maybe one of the eyes might be bigger than the other, but I think really what's doing it, I think it is because she's got this little, um, like collar going on at the top of the dress, so it's dark. So that's not helping. So when I get it laid down, I'm gonna go back over that in a different color and make it a little bit nicer looking because she just looks scary right now. All right, our little rocking horse here, we're gonna do a nudie. It's also got a star, but I'll do that in a different color. Okay, and if I get quiet, it's because I was trying to concentrate, because I will get out of the lines. Okay, and for the pony's hair, I have Pure Ice and Showstopper. So I'm really curious, what's everybody gonna have for Christmas dinner? You gonna do something like traditional or something different? I kind of tend to go back and forth with it, but I think this year I think we're just gonna do like kind of snacky type stuff. Like I want to do some probably like little ham sandwiches or something like that. And I was thinking about some meatballs with some sauce and maybe some sausage with barbecue sauce and some dip. And I think that's gonna probably be it. Other than a couple desserts. I'm gonna do a couple of those. I'm just gonna do red for the little star, just to have like some Christmas color in there. I think I'm gonna do for dessert, I think I'm gonna do an apple dump cake. Those, I really love that. It's really good. And it's so fast and easy. Um, so you just get some canned apples, like apple pie filling. They do have some that are sugar free or no sugar added, something like that. And then the regular ones tend to do one of each if they have it. But then you'd get like a cake mix and pour it on top, get some butter, kind of preferably it gets melted butter, even spread it evenly across. And I think for him we'll also do the nudie. Um, and bake it until it's like golden brown on top, and that's it. That's really good. You could add cinnamon if you want to. I do that sometimes. Okay, so he's got a little shirt and some pants on, it looks like. Mhm. It looks like he doesn't have a sleeve on this side, so I don't know if that is supposed to be part of his. We're just gonna make him look like he has a sleeve because it's not gonna look right if not. And it is like that on the plate. I did double check. So since we had put pink for the little girl's or the doll's dress. We'll do baby blue for the bear's shirt. And this is Color Vibe Blue Skies. And if any of you are having to travel for the holiday, I hope that you have a wonderful time and are safe. I still got some manis I'm really wanting to do, so I'm just gonna keep going, keep trying to get what I can get to. I'm gonna do his little pants in Maybelline Serene Steel. And I was like, had quite a bit on my list because I love Christmas time, so had a lot of ideas I wanted to do, and now I'm like, just had to narrow it down. Didn't want to have to, but anything that I can basically end up just pushing to for like winter time, like for January, then that's what I'm doing. And then whatever I can get to Christmas wise, I'm gonna do that. And but I'm sure some of it I'm not gonna end up having the time to get to it all. Sorry, I was left you hanging. I was trying to figure out my next what color. I'm gonna stick with red. That way I still have like the red going throughout the nails. Since the bows are green, I'm kind of doing the other things in red. All right, let's look at them. All righty, and then we're gonna have this one. Oh yeah, we still got that. Let me go ahead and do this because I got that red out because we're gonna make the bag red as well, of course. Because it's Santa's bag. Gonna end up needing more polish. This one, it tends to dry real fast on the palette. That's what I meant. So I just decided to get a big glob to put on here. That way I can just get it spread around. Okay, I have to still get a little tiny more because it starts to basically it starts looking like it's see-through. It's almost like a jelly polish. It doesn't say it is a jelly polish, but it sure acts like one. I'm trying to figure out what's all the little things in there. I'll come back to that in just a second. Okay, we got this little elephant here, so I'm going to do it in that same gray I used earlier. Part of this, do not know what that is. Hold, I was trying to look at it better. Think that might be his little foot there. Okay, so let's do the box in yellow. I'll kind of try to bring in some other colors I've already used to kind of just keep everything going, matching enough across the nails. I'll do the bow in a different color though. And at first I actually thought he was in a like a Jack in the Box thing, but it's actually like the bow or around the gift has like popped off. I'm gonna do, I think this present up here in the baby blue. Well, it's called Blue Skies, but it looks baby blue. That's why I'm saying that. And I'm trying to see what part of this is the present and what part is the bow. That's the only thing with some images is it's hard to decipher between parts of them. All right, so I'll go to the pink and we'll do this one. This color I have to put more because it's not super pigmented. Oh, and look, there is a snowflake on there. Because I was talking about earlier not doing that other image because of the snowflakes. I took them off. So I probably won't add that part then. Okay, so I'm going back to nudie. We'll do the bear in that color. Okay, I'm going to white out. Okay, so I'm going to do the bows and probably the bear's box in green since that nail is not going to have the bows, the green bows like I have on the other ones. That'll bring green in. And this one is the one that has like those little pieces of the ribbon that are like popped off. So I'm gonna get those. And this one's bow, and it comes down. And then the box. I'm already like dreading, like, you know how after, so the holidays are like, so close together, and then all of a sudden everything's done, and it's like you have that crash. It's like, I guess I'd call it like after holiday blues. I'm already dreading that feeling. Because even like with doing manis, it's like, I already know what I'm going to be doing. And so mm, that's, keeps me busy, which obviously I'm going to have other manis I'll do for winter, etc. But it kind of like you're just go through, okay, you're doing this, 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 and this, and then it's over and done with. And you're like, everything just is, because you're like, go, 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 and then stop, right? Okay, so now I'm going to bring in the red and we're going to do that on the little stockings. Don't know if they're supposed to be socks or stockings, but we're going to make them red either way. That way we got that color coming across the nails as well. Same red I used earlier. Did I just lose my where did it go? I guess I used it all. This one don't need much anyway. Okay, and let's look at this one. I think with this one, what I'm gonna do is do a little bit of pink and a little bit of blue. So again, that brings that in as well. So I've mentioned before about my one of my little fur babies that don't like me filming. She wants me to give her the attention instead. So I've kind of been trying to teach her like when she does like comes over here, she'll jump on me like to sit with me, but I can't obviously work doing the nail stuff with her laying there. Uh, so I've had to kind of teach her. I give her her love, and then I'll go carry her to lay down. Um, I tell her, okay, I'm working to get her used to that word, just to kind of let her learn that that means that mom's going to be busy just for a little bit. And it has really seemed to help. My point is, I guess, is dogs are really smart. So there's boys and girls gifts. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and apply our images. Alrighty, let's see what we can fit on here. So these pieces I'm gonna try to peel off. So I'll do this and be right back. Alright, got on there what we could. So I'm gonna go to plate M531 and we're gonna pick up this image here. It says Santa's coming to town. I'm gonna use Manuology's Fireside B189. Oh, I grabbed the stampers if it was the nail. Okay. Mm. Okay, I think I am gonna have to reverse stamp it so it'll show up. See, you're not gonna be able to read what it says. So that's what I'll do. I'm gonna set it aside a minute. Okay, so I'm just gonna use white. Okay, so it's gonna take just a minute, so I'm gonna apply more polish and finish this and be right back. Also, since it's writing, I was tapping instead of like trying to pull because I didn't want to pull up the letters. Okay, so we'll look at it. Now I'm gonna have to let this dry just for a minute. So I'll set it aside and when it's dry, I'll come back. Okay, so what I'm feeling like is these three are kind of missing something. So I don't know. I'm gonna see how this looks. I'm going to back to this plate. I'm gonna pick up this image right here, and we're gonna go back to Grinchmas since we didn't really get to see it over these nails anyway, and see how this looks. And we're almost done. So I wouldn't be reverse stamping. I'll just stamp them straight down. All right. Okay, now I'm trying to decide. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm just going to put it at the top of each nail. Oh yeah, I still got to fix her little thing because she's creepy looking. So I'll do that in just a minute. Okay, so just got some white on my brush. Just gonna tap it over that. So that now that I got it somewhat covered in white, I'm gonna go over it in yellow just to give it some color. Brighten her up a little bit. Okay. She's still a little scary, but maybe a little better. Okay, now we're applying these. Okay, friends, and that's it. So we have Santa's gifts. I did not apply the green like I did here because since I did that ho 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 in the background. So since I did that, I chose to, of course, make the bows into the green. So we have Santa's coming to town sign, Santa's toy bag. So here's the little bear gift. Then we have the doll gift in the stocking. And then we have the rocking horse gift. And then we have different gifts on this whole nail here. And since I used the baby blue here, brought it over here and over here. Used the pink for her here. So we brought it over there and over here as well. And all three of them have some of the nudie color and also pulled some of the yellow through. And again, these just looked like they were missing something, so I added the little garland looking thing. I assume that's what it is, or that's what we're gonna call it anyway. Now, because I did that, it kind of looks like they're kind of hanging on it in a sense, but that's okay. Maybe I should have pulled them down more, but sometimes you just kind of go with it and hope that it works out. And I chose to use a neutral color instead of red and green for like Christmas because I knew I wanted to use those colors for parts of the images anyway. And I know this was long again. They have been getting a little bit long. I do apologize. But most of you said y'all don't care. Y'all are fine with it. So I appreciate that so much. So thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I will leave all of the Maniology products I used in the description box. Until the next one, have a blessed day. Bye.